Hello everyone and welcome to the B&B Motorsports channel. My name is Braylon and today I will be reviewing a 1987 Mercedes Benz 560 SL. Before we begin, huge shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Tucker.
It is so good to be back. Welcome to a rare and special for sale episode of B&B Motorsports. The Hemmings ad link will be in the description of this video if you're interested in owning this pristine car. Without further ado, let's get into some details. The 560 SL was only available from 1986 to 1989. When derived from German, the SL abbreviation means Sport Light, though Mercedes never officially defined SL. The diamond blue metallic color was popular in the 80s. I love how the color can appear more gray in some light while taking on a gorgeous light blue hue at other times. This 560 SL boasts only 31,800 miles, making it a rarity.
Let's take a look at the engine.
The 5.6-liter engine produces 227 horsepower at 4,750 RPM and 275 pound-foot of torque at 3,500 RPM. Depending on the differing sources, the 560's top speed is approximately 140 miles an hour, and 0 to 60 takes 6.8 seconds, though some sources state longer 0 to 60 times. The transmission is a 4-speed automatic.
Gas mileage is something on everyone's mind right now. This Mercedes gets 12 in the city, 16 on the highway for a combined 14 miles per gallon. The fuel tank holds 22.5 gallons. The previous owner and I suggest that you fill up with premium fuel. Now that I've given you a tour of the body, let's check out the interior.
The interior's layout is straightforward, certainly not excessive like some luxury manufacturers tend to lean towards. A blue interior complements the blue diamond metallic exterior. The seats are roomy and there's surprisingly plenty of leg and storage space. The dash contains period-correct features and a large steering wheel. Let's start her up.
Okay, for the first drive, we're going to have the top up so we can see how the cabin feels and sounds without all of the extra wind noise, and then I will let you all know how the drive is with the top down. Let's get going. Something I really like about this 560 SL is that it is sporty, but it's also met with a certain kind of sophistication. So it's a very smooth ride, it's quiet, but if you want to be a little bit peppy, this car might surprise you. Although I was concerned about my vision being limited with the top up, it is not the case. Okay, now we have the top down, so in just a moment I will give you my thoughts on what I think of it. But first, I'm going to include a quick clip of my crew removing the top so you all can see that process. So I have to say, I was really expecting more differences with the top being down versus up, but honestly, the ride is still really quiet and it's very smooth still. I've got to say, I feel very classy driving this car and I want to take it all around town so everybody else can see too. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Missouri weather, but it is crazy around here. Last week it was -6. Today it is about 60 degrees and obviously convertible weather. I've got to say, if you all can get your hands on one of these cars, and you could on this one, I would so highly recommend it. I absolutely love convertibles. Something that I love about this car, I've said it's classy. I feel so cool driving it as if I'm the main character in my own movie. I'm going to give you all a driver's POV of this massive steering wheel. I had my doubts about it, to be quite honest, but I haven't found it to be cumbersome. It's really not in the way. Now, I don't know if I would want to do some performance driving on Tail of the Dragon, but this is plenty sporty for your weekend cruise. I love that ride. Let's head back for the final review.
Hello everyone, you've made it to the final review. This is going to be super brief. I just want to call your attention again to that beautiful blue diamond color. I think it is so interesting how it seems to change colors a little bit depending on what light you're in. The other thing that I think is so cool about this car is that you can roll around as a convertible, you can have a soft top or a hard top. One thing I would like to point out, I seem to think convertibles typically are really loud with all that wind noise. However, with this car, I really didn't notice that much of a difference. So that's just something to keep in mind. Also remember, this car is for sale, so it could be yours. Make sure to check out the description. The link is in my bio. Thank you all again for watching. I really enjoyed this car. I will have so many more awesome vehicles for you all rolling out here this spring. Car show season is almost here, you all. Just hold on another couple of weeks, and I will see you all again on the next Motorsports Monday.